just one of the most interesting years I've ever been a part of. With COVID and then with our lineup, and then Ty goes down, and Flan has minute limitations. So just very, very interesting. Puts a lot of pressure on a lot of guys that have never played college basketball before, and we get off to a great start, and then, you know, we have a lull, and you could feel the anxiety, and you could feel those guys, you know, just not feeling confident about what they're doing yet. And so Carver hung in there, and we had a stretch in the second half where we went to our press. I wanted to press the whole game, but we don't have really the depth to press the whole game. So we wanted to do it in the second half and save it for the second half. And it was very, very effective. I don't think they crossed half court in 7 or 8 possessions. But, I mean, simply we got to play better. We got lost on defense a bunch of times. Offensively, we were a little bit choppy, both halves. And just a lot to work on with this team that we weren't anticipating. This being this much to work on, having guys in different roles. And so just a lot to work on, a lot to be thankful for, though. It's great to win. It's great to see them enjoying winning and back in the locker room, and just almost a sense of relief for them to win a game. And now, you know, it gets really, really difficult with Duke, but we can't really focus on that. We got to really focus on working hard to play to our standard. That's a little bit lacking in a bunch of areas right now, and just got to go to work.
You talked about this a little bit, but it's good to see that one win in the column right there.
Yeah.
What's it mean to you to get that win, as well as to have those younger guys that really haven't had that burning edge yet this season? Go ahead and see that.
Well, they've all 3 of them have been handed roles that they weren't anticipating. I mean, Emery's going to play, you know, as a backup point guard. In our system, that's 10, 12 minutes. And now he's playing tons of minutes. Jaquavian was going to play a little bit more, and Melvin play a little bit more. But now they're all in primetime roles. And it's just very uncomfortable for them. We relax when Flanders is on the court, but we won't have him for a full 40 minutes until I don't know when. And he'll be on a minute limitation. And so just it's not that we've had injuries, it's the timing of it, and losing your starting backcourt the first game, and that's a lot for these young guys to overcome. And we just got to keep fighting to get better. Stay really, really positive, stay really upbeat, watch tons of film, stay together with this group, encourage them, love them. There's no chance they're going to grow if they get demeaned or criticized. There's no chance. We got to find all the good that they did and help them see that they can repeat that instead of pointing out the negative, show them the good, and then ask them to repeat those actions. And that's how we've always done it, and that's what we'll continue to do. We're definitely a work in progress. We went from the most experienced team in the league to maybe the youngest. And we're just a work in progress, and we'll keep fighting and keep working and be really, really positive and demanding, hold these guys to a very high standard, and work hard at that.
You could just see that kind of sense of calm and confidence on the court, especially having Flanders back out there for the first time this season. Of course, he scores the first 2 points of the game. What was it like for you just to see him get back out there in that court?
Well,
to see him take over?
He's a security blanket. You know, I'll be so glad when he can go his normal 30, 32, 33 minutes. And he's just a security blanket for a lot of us, not just for us as coaches, but also for our players. He just gives them confidence. It's another voice of experience out there that we can have, and a voice of experience out there. And he has a calming effect about him. We all wanted to be calm tonight. I knew this was, I mean, they've been beaten pretty bad by some good teams. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew that we were going to have to we're having to work our way into becoming a good team. We're not there yet. And some of the teams that they've played are there yet, and we're not. But that doesn't mean we can't get there. It doesn't mean we can't work really hard, stay really positive, and hold these guys to a high standard and stay positive at the same time. It's a real challenge. And that was a challenge for me tonight as the head coach on the timeouts to keep a calm voice, because the minute you start getting anxious, now it really goes downhill and you can't accomplish anything. So you just teach them in love and teach them in grace and just know we're a work in progress. Our goal is December 21st. So I don't know what today's the 8th. You know, we got a couple weeks, and to use these weeks to get better and better and better.
Carver's done. It's in the books. Now you turn ahead to the biggest opponent that you've got on your schedule.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to get your team ready for that game against Duke, and also to get them calm because you know they do get hyped for those big games. So how do you keep them focused on the task at hand?
You know, I think what we're facing in Duke is just another opportunity to play to our standard. We'll have the same goal against Duke that we had tonight, and that's just to play to our standard. Certainly the opponent is way, 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 way better, but our standard is our standard. And we got 8 things we try to grade ourselves on, and we'll see if we can meet those 8 things when we play Duke. And if we can, then that will be growth for us, and that'll be preparation for Big South play.